Hey guys, Stephen Pillars here, back in the garage. Today we're looking at the Elite Fast Track Mounting System by Rugged Ridge, and with Rugged Ridge we have Pat. How you doing, Pat?
Doing great, thank you.
Thanks for coming today.
Absolutely.
So Pat, tell us more about the mounting system you have here and what it helps us do with our Jeep.
This is a great versatile mounting system for all kinds of products that you can put on a JK Wrangler. So in this particular case you see quite a few lights, but it also accommodates quick release mirrors, antennas, action cameras. The configuration we have today showcases a full-size light bar as well as several lights down the pillar. This is a nice product to be able to give a lot more unique appearance for the vehicle, gives the owner a chance to do something different, but put a lot more product in this area than they normally would. Typically a light mount is only going to be able to focus on the light bar or maybe the A-pillar mount at the bottom. So this uses this whole space.
Yeah, and that's great that you've added those features. Now, one thing I do want to point out with this system is how well it contours to the front glass, because in a lot of cases, you'll get a sort of mounting system that just kind of leaves some space in between it and the mirror, or it and the glass. So tell us more about the story there and what you've done.
Yeah, this is a very specifically engineered product for this vehicle. And because of that, we were able to take this extruded aluminum piece and contour it specifically to the windshield. It's an all bolt-on product. It has a foam seal on the back, so it contours straight to the windshield frame, basically seals to it without having any paint-to-paint contact, but you don't have any of the gaps that would allow wind to get through or air to get through and cause whistling sounds, or to have any other kind of corrosion issues.
Right, and that's good. And speaking about that, some sort of corrosion issues, not that you have any, but what about warranty? Do you offer any sort of warranty for the viewers at home?
We do. We have a basic 5-year warranty on all of our products. This is an aluminum material, and it's all powder coated, so there won't be any rust issues with this. All the products that you see on here are also covered by that warranty.
Awesome. So before we move on to the installation, we've actually installed this on one of our own Jeeps. So let's bring it in here, talk about some of the features and the different configurations Rugged Ridge offers. Okay, so we have our Jeep pulled in now, and we actually have the product installed, but tell us more about some of the other configurations Rugged Ridge has to offer.
Sure. What you see here is a full kit installation that we did today, but this comes in a couple of different mounting systems. So what you see has our base A-pillar mounting system with the brackets to accommodate full light bars. We also offer this with the A-pillar brackets and an extruded aluminum beam that goes across the bridge and allows you to mount multiple lights there if you wanted to do cubes, rounds, smaller bars, etc. This particular configuration also includes one of our full 50-inch light bars. It includes 4 of our 3.5-inch LED rounds, and it includes a pair of our quick release mirrors. You can also, in addition to this, it comes with additional brackets, so you can add antennas, action cameras, additional lights if you like. And this allows also, these mounts are very standard, so you can mount other brands of lights if you wish. In other words, this bracket that we show here is actually accommodated for rigid lighting. So if you wanted to mount a specific light bar here that wasn't ours, this bracket will accommodate that.
Very good. Now, one thing I do notice about this kit compared to the one we showed earlier on the green Jeep was that the lights are slightly different. Can you tell us more about what the differences are between those two?
Sure. The kit that you see here comes with these 3.5-inch round LEDs. These have 6 LED cells in them. The light you saw in an earlier footage is our dual beam. It has 4 cells and it has an amber cross. So this is a dual beam light that allows you to run the amber cross at all times if you like, which is DOT legal. And of course it would have the bright LED lights if you wanted to switch over.
Very good. Now say I do want to swap something out, like say I want to put an action cam in place of one of my lights. How hard is that to do and what's the process involved?
Sure. You could add one of the additional tabs and put a camera in here or an antenna in here if you like. That's simply putting in one of the capture nuts, installing the bracket and installing the camera on that. If you wanted to remove one of the lights, simply unscrew it from the tab, remove the light itself, and put whatever else you'd like to put in place.
Okay, so super simple. Now for our viewers at home, what about the installation of the product in general? Like on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate it? But also, what about a timeline? How long is this going to take us and the average viewer to install?
Right. Well, some of that depends on the skill of the person doing the installation. So, for example, today, the physical installation of this, it's a simple bolt-on product. It goes into existing mounting holes. Putting the brackets and the light bar on themselves only took us about an hour. To install the lighting and all the wiring really depends on how many lights you're putting in. So that install, along with what your skill level is in doing so, can take anywhere from probably 1 to 3 hours.
Fair enough. So viewers at home, it does sound like this is something you can do on your own fairly easily. But because there is some wiring involved, in most cases, I'm going to give this a 3 of 10 on the difficulty scale. So again, it's pretty simple to do. But as always, if you have any hesitations, problems, or questions doing this on your own, check the description below this video. We'll have a dealer locator there so you can find a local dealer near you who'd be more than happy to make this install happen for you. All right, viewers, so that's a wrap. But before we close, Pat, thank you again for coming today.
Absolutely.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you.
Now, guys at home, as always, check the description below the video. You can find a part number there, but also, again, that dealer locator, so you can not only use that for the installation, but also to make a purchase. Now, if you like the video, leave us a like. If you love the video, subscribe and click the bell icon for notifications anytime we release a new video. Thanks again for tuning in. This has been Total Truck Centers in the Garage.